Welcome back, everyone. This video is part of our ongoing series where we rank the greatest games of all time using a transparent, data-driven methodology rather than personal preference. Once again, this list is based on Metacritic data, combining both critic and user scores into a single average, with additional weight given to games that maintained high ratings across a large number of players. For each title, only the highest rated version or platform is considered, and in the case of ties, the game with the larger overall review count takes priority. For this ranking, we're focusing exclusively on 3D platformers. That means movement, jumping, and traversal must be the core gameplay focus. Pure action games, RPG hybrids, and 2D platformers are intentionally excluded and will be covered in separate videos. As always, this isn't about nostalgia or personal favorites. It's about which 3D platformers truly stood the test of time, both critically and with players. And if you agree, disagree, or think a game deserves a different position, let me know in the comments. Now, let's begin. Donkey Kong 64 expands 3D platforming with massive levels, layered exploration, and an ambitious collectible-driven structure. Each playable Kong brings unique abilities, encouraging strategic character switching to solve puzzles and access hidden areas. Platforming combines precise jumping, environmental navigation, and light combat, demanding both skill and planning. The game's scale rewards patience and memory, as progression often depends on mastering level layouts and mechanics. Supported by colorful visuals and an iconic soundtrack, Donkey Kong 64 delivers a bold, content-rich adventure that emphasizes exploration, variety, and long-term mastery. The original Ratchet & Clank established the series' identity by blending classic 3D platforming with inventive weapon-based combat. Instead of relying purely on collecting, it emphasized movement, gadget usage, and enemy management, giving each level a distinct rhythm. Its branching paths and hidden upgrades rewarded exploration, while the evolving arsenal added long-term progression without overshadowing platforming. More than just a strong debut, this game set the foundation for one of gaming's most consistent franchises, proving that action and platforming could work together without sacrificing creativity or accessibility. Super Mario Sunshine took the Mario formula in a bold new direction by centering its gameplay around FLUDD, a water-powered tool that reshaped both platforming and level design. Instead of relying only on traditional jumping, players had to master hovering, spraying, and momentum control to navigate complex environments. Its tropical setting and interconnected hub world gave the game a strong sense of place, while its more demanding platforming sections rewarded precision and experimentation. Though divisive at launch, Sunshine has earned lasting respect for its creativity and willingness to challenge established Mario conventions. Tools of Destruction marked Ratchet & Clank's transition to the PlayStation 3 era, combining high-definition visuals with refined platforming and more responsive combat. The game expanded the series' signature weapon system, introducing smoother upgrades and more dynamic enemy encounters. Its level design balanced open traversal with tightly structured challenges, while new gadgets added fresh movement options without disrupting the pacing. More than a technical showcase, Tools of Destruction reaffirmed the franchise's relevance in a new generation, proving that its core formula could evolve without losing its identity. Klonoa 2: Lunatea's Veil is a brilliantly crafted 2.5D platformer, blending tight controls with inventive puzzle platforming. The Wind Ring mechanic, which lets you grab and throw enemies or objects, adds layers of strategy and timing to every level. Stages are thoughtfully designed, rewarding exploration and observation, while pacing balances challenge with playful flow. Boss encounters test reflexes and pattern recognition, but never feel unfair. Coupled with a charming story and memorable characters, Klonoa 2 delivers an experience where precision, creativity, and heart combine into a platforming adventure that's as emotionally engaging as it is mechanically satisfying. Slide 2. Band of Thieves expands the platforming formula with stealth, agility, and intricate level design. Movement is fluid, rewarding precision jumps, wall climbs, and acrobatic combos, while stealth mechanics encourage observation, timing, and creative approaches to each scenario. The open hub worlds allow exploration and discovery, giving missions a sense of freedom and pacing. Its engaging story and charming characters add narrative depth, while collectibles and side missions enhance replayability. Sly 2 isn't just about platforming, it's a playful, strategic dance that balances skill, creativity, and storytelling in perfect harmony. Little Big Planet is a platforming marvel that pairs precise mechanics with limitless creativity. Its controls are intuitive yet nuanced, allowing players to navigate intricate levels, manipulate objects, and solve environmental puzzles with satisfying precision. Beyond platforming, the game's creation tools redefine player agency, letting anyone design and share levels that range from simple challenges to elaborate spectacles. The charming visuals and whimsical soundtrack complement the gameplay, making every jump and interaction feel delightful. More than just a platformer, Little Big Planet celebrates imagination, skill, and the joy of collaboration in a way few games achieve. Spyro Year of the Dragon refines the series' platforming brilliance with expansive levels, tight controls, and a playful sense of exploration. Each world is filled with collectibles, hidden paths, and environmental challenges that reward curiosity and timing. Combat and movement are fluid, charging, gliding, and flame breathing are integrated seamlessly into puzzles and enemy encounters. Minigames and unique character mechanics add variety, keeping gameplay fresh throughout. Coupled with vibrant visuals, whimsical music, and charming characters, Spyro 3 delivers a platforming experience that balances challenge, creativity, and pure, joyful adventure. Going Commando refined the original Ratchet & Clank formula by deepening its combat systems and expanding player progression. It introduced weapon leveling, skill points, and more flexible upgrades, giving players stronger incentives to experiment with the entire arsenal. Level design became more ambitious, blending large-scale arenas with precision platforming and optional challenges. At the same time, the game improved movement and controls, making traversal feel smoother and more responsive. Often considered a high point of the series, Going Commando demonstrated how smart iteration could transform a strong foundation into a genre-leading experience. Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy stood out for its seamless world design, eliminating loading screens and creating a continuous, interconnected environment. This approach gave exploration a natural flow, encouraging players to move freely between regions without interruption. Its platforming focused on precision and momentum, supported by tight controls and well-paced challenges. Instead of heavy combat systems, the game emphasized traversal, collectibles, and environmental puzzles. Combined with its colorful art style and strong character chemistry, it became one of the defining platformers of the PlayStation 2 era. Little Big Planet 2 expanded the original's creative vision by transforming the series into a full-fledged game creation platform. While platforming remained central, the introduction of advanced tools allowed players to design entire levels, genres, and interactive experiences. Its physics-based movement and cooperative gameplay emphasized creativity over precision, encouraging experimentation rather than mastery alone. More than a traditional platformer, Little Big Planet 2 thrived as a community-driven ecosystem, where user-generated content extended its lifespan and reshaped what a console platformer could become. Astrobot Rescue Mission redefined 3D platforming by building its entire design around virtual reality, transforming the player into an active presence within each level. Instead of controlling the camera passively, players physically leaned, looked, and repositioned themselves to discover secrets and solve spatial challenges. Its level design blended traditional jumping mechanics with inventive VR interactions, creating constant moments of surprise and immersion. More than a technical showcase, Astrobot proved that VR could support deep, polished platforming experiences, setting a new standard for the genre in virtual reality. Rayman Legends refined the series' fast-paced platforming by focusing on rhythm, flow, and precision. Its levels are built around momentum, encouraging players to chain jumps, wall runs, and attacks into fluid sequences that feel closer to a musical performance than traditional obstacle courses. The game's standout rhythm stages synchronize movement with licensed tracks, transforming platforming into a timing-based experience. Combined with responsive controls, cooperative play, and a distinctive hand-drawn art style, Rayman Legends delivers a consistently polished experience that rewards mastery without sacrificing accessibility. Conker's Bad Fur Day stood apart from other mascot platformers by embracing satire, dark humor, and mature storytelling. Beneath its comedic surface, the game delivered varied platforming challenges that constantly shifted genres, blending traditional jumping with shooting, puzzles, and cinematic set pieces. Its level design prioritized creativity over repetition, ensuring that no two stages felt the same. While its mechanics were sometimes secondary to its narrative ambitions, Conker's willingness to subvert expectations made it one of the most distinctive and memorable platformers of its generation. Up Your Arsenal shifted the series toward a stronger combat focus, refining gunplay while maintaining its platforming foundation. The introduction of advanced weapon upgrades and customizable mods encouraged experimentation and rewarded players who mastered the full arsenal. Level design emphasized larger arenas and more intense enemy encounters, creating a faster, more action-driven pace. Despite this shift, traversal and gadget-based exploration remained central. Often regarded as one of the franchise's high points, the game demonstrated how Ratchet and Clank could evolve without losing its identity. Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped expanded the series' formula by introducing time travel-themed worlds and a wider variety of gameplay styles. While the core remained focused on precision-based platforming, the game added vehicle stages, jet ski sections, and motorcycle levels to increase variety and pacing. Its tight controls and demanding time trials encouraged mastery, rewarding players who pursued perfect runs and full completion. By refining level design and expanding mechanical variety, Warped became the most polished entry in the original trilogy and a defining example of classic 3D corridor-style platforming. Super Mario 3D World blended classic 2D Mario design principles with a fully three-dimensional space, creating tightly structured, precision-focused levels. Instead of open exploration, the game emphasized compact stages built around timing, spatial awareness, and layered challenges. Its cooperative multiplayer introduced controlled chaos, requiring players to balance coordination with competition. Power-ups like the cat suit reshaped movement and vertical traversal, adding fresh mechanical depth. By prioritizing refined level design over scale, 3D World delivered one of Nintendo's most consistently polished platforming experiences. Donkey Kong Bonanza reimagined the franchise's platforming roots through a stronger focus on rhythm, momentum, and vertical movement. Instead of traditional level-by-level progression, the game emphasized flowing traversal, environmental interaction, and layered obstacle design. Its stages encouraged players to chain jumps, rolls, and wall-based maneuvers into continuous sequences, rewarding precision and spatial awareness. Combined with its vibrant presentation and responsive controls, Bonanza delivered a modern interpretation of classic Donkey Kong design, balancing accessibility with skill-based mastery. Super Mario Bros. Wonder reinvigorates classic Mario platforming with inventive level design and tight, responsive controls. Each stage is packed with surprises, from dynamic environments to clever enemy interactions, encouraging experimentation and precise timing. Power-ups and new wonder effects introduce fresh mechanics that change how players approach obstacles, keeping gameplay consistently engaging. The vibrant visuals and playful soundtrack enhance the sense of wonder, while multiplayer adds chaos and cooperation. More than nostalgia, Wonder blends creativity, challenge, and joy, proving that Mario platforming can still feel exciting and full of surprises. Banjo-Kazooie is a masterclass in 3D platforming, blending precise controls with imaginative level design and inventive puzzles. Each world is rich with secrets, collectibles, and environmental challenges that reward exploration and clever thinking. The duo's unique abilities, Banjo's strength and Kazooie's agility, create dynamic gameplay and strategic variety, especially in obstacle navigation and combat encounters. Coupled with whimsical visuals, memorable music, and humorous characters, Banjo-Kazooie balances challenge, charm, and creativity. More than just a platformer, it's an experience that encourages curiosity, mastery, and joy in every jump, glide, and discovery. Super Mario 64 revolutionized 3D platforming with precise controls, open-ended level design, and a sense of spatial freedom previously unseen in the genre. Each course encourages exploration, with hidden stars, secret areas, and varied challenges rewarding curiosity and skill. Mario's movement, running, jumping, wall kicking, and triple jumping, is responsive and fluid, allowing players to approach obstacles creatively. Boss encounters and puzzle elements balance timing and strategy, while the colorful visuals and playful soundtrack create a lively, immersive world. More than a platformer, Super Mario 64 set the standard for 3D exploration and the joy of discovery. Astrobot 2024 reinvents platforming with precise controls, creative level design, and immersive mechanics. Gravity shifts, interactive collectibles, and inventive puzzles make each stage feel fresh and engaging. Movement is fluid and responsive, turning jumps, dashes, and glides into skillful yet satisfying actions. Levels reward exploration and observation, while vibrant visuals and playful sound design enhance the experience. More than just a platformer, Astrobot combines challenge, creativity, and joy into a polished, modern showcase of what the genre can achieve. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is a masterclass in 3D platforming, combining gravity-defying level design with tight, precise controls. Each galaxy offers inventive obstacles, rotating planets, and dynamic environments that challenge timing, spatial awareness, and creativity. Power-ups like the Cloud Flower and Yoshi add variety, encouraging unique approaches to exploration and combat. The game's visuals and orchestral soundtrack enhance the sense of wonder, making every jump and spin feel exhilarating. More than just a sequel, Galaxy 2 refines the formula into an extraordinary platforming experience, balancing challenge, imagination, and pure joy. Super Mario Galaxy reinvented 3D platforming with gravity-defying worlds, inventive level design, and precision controls that feel effortless yet nuanced. Each galaxy introduces unique mechanics, from rotating planetoids to environmental puzzles, demanding timing, spatial awareness, and creativity. Power-ups like the bee and ice flowers expand movement options, while boss encounters test observation and adaptability. Coupled with breathtaking visuals and an orchestral soundtrack, the game creates a sense of wonder and scale unlike any other platformer. Galaxy is more than a game. It's a carefully crafted experience of exploration, challenge, and joy in motion. Super Mario Odyssey revitalizes 3D platforming with vast, imaginative kingdoms and fluid, responsive controls that reward exploration and creativity. Cappy's unique capture mechanic transforms movement and combat, allowing players to approach challenges in countless inventive ways. Each kingdom is densely packed with moons, secrets, and environmental puzzles that encourage curiosity and mastery of Mario's diverse abilities. Coupled with vibrant visuals, dynamic music, and whimsical storytelling, Odyssey balances challenge with playful discovery. More than a platformer, it's an expansive celebration of freedom, ingenuity, and the joy of exploring a world designed to surprise at every turn. And that wraps up our ranking of the top 25 3D platformers of all time based on Metacritic data, player reception, and long-term critical consensus. If you agree with the list, make sure to leave a like. It helps the video reach more platforming fans. If you disagree, even better. Let me know in the comments which game you think deserved a higher spot or which one shouldn't be here at all. If you enjoy data-driven gaming rankings like this, consider subscribing. More genre-focused lists are already in the works, including Metroidvanias, action RPGs, and classic franchises. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.